Yeah.
Yes, it's good
Okay,
now.
perfect. Well, now we're in celebratory mode, hopefully. Unfortunately, I cannot see your reactions, so hopefully they're going to be fun. I will take maybe about 5 minutes to go over what Language Mixer is, what we have been so far. Okay. Ah, okay. Sorry about that. I'm really excited, but also a bit nervous. So this is Language Mixer. This is the team. I'm going to go into a bit more detail a bit later. But exactly 5 years ago, on Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016, was our first meeting. And I will explain what the history behind this was. But it's very serendipitous, very interesting that this meeting is also on Tuesday, on February 2nd, and 5 years later. So you are participating in a way in a historic celebration. We never had a Tuesday happen at the same day. So you've added some more words, but these are some of the words that I think our community is about. It's about cultures, languages, people, exploring those languages, cultures, and people, and it's about a community. Somebody's drawing, but thank you, drawing lines there. You can actually do that technically on my screen. So how it started, it actually started with an idea that there are people who speak English or learn English, but they cannot practice it and they don't find ways to practice it. And then there are many expats who live in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, who cannot practice, Russian or Kazakh, for example. So it started as an idea of an exchange club. And then, since the majority of people who came over were interested in English, it became sort of more of an English practice club, which we didn't mind. And then we started inviting people over. But how it started was that it started to start with Starbucks, actually, because they have a community table. And those of you who are interested in hosting events once the pandemic is over, just know that they're always welcome for any communities who want to meet up at their tables. I just happen to be very lucky that my personal friend is Yelena. She represents Starbucks in Kazakhstan. So when the first Starbucks opened in Almaty in December 2015, she just asked me, and she didn't know that for 1.5 years I was actually dreaming about opening a language exchange club. So she said, we're looking for someone who could host, community event related maybe to English language. And that's how it started. So if you plan and dream and act, things will fall into your place. This is actually, I had a hard time. Thankfully, I posted this on Instagram. But this was actually the first meeting. So this is Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. We had friends from Australia, Russia, Italy, Germany. And we had some guests who were guests of Starbucks who joined the discussion. And this is Starbucks at Mega Park, those of you who know, on Seyfulin Street. And this is how the meeting started and they continued. Not going to go into details, but in March 2017, we moved to Starbucks Parkview on Konaev Street. And this is a table we all miss terribly because this is where, since then, we were meeting for now almost 3 years. And this is how the meetings, you can see that eventually we were able to meet a lot more people. Serve a lot more people. And we celebrated For's birthday on February we did this karaoke party. I believe it was for February 4th. And we always have cakes normally. People give us flowers and drinks. We miss that a lot. And I noticed that I don't have a single photo from karaoke, guys. But it's our tradition to go to karaoke and sing in different languages. I think our record so far was singing by native speakers in 9 languages, and then many more actually. So our community is very talented and knows very like a lot of languages. So we hope to find a chance to celebrate post factum our 5th birthday, hopefully maybe in the summer. And we'll definitely go to karaoke or a picnic. It's another of our tradition. We moved online on April 7th. And since then, there were many interesting things. And I think one of the things that we have to, I guess, our team came up with that you just have to grab the bull by the horns, you know, accept the situation as it is. And sometimes out of a sudden, when your world turns upside down, if you see this girl there turned upside down, you can actually see some benefits there. And we tried to bring to our community some positive things and new things that could be useful, because how else would we connect to a Harvard language specialist, Marianne, for example, who joined us on August 4th to give language learning tips. She later was our French teacher, for example. And we also connected with so many other teachers from New York, from Budapest, and our friends there. And then we were able to get some of the visitors also from, you know, from London, Prague, New York, I believe, were some of the destinations as well. So I think we're all proud of what we've been able to do with that. Some quick notes, also part of the history. I hope I'm correct, but Aitoar joined Language Mixer in April 2019, and he's our technical expert and coordinator of the project. We also had Nilay join us in January 2020. And well, also, so she's a project coordinator, teacher of Turkish language, and she's managing our partnerships when we're able to partner with other organizations. We had Aygirim join us in January 2020, and actually she worked a full year supporting our online programs, and she moved on to her personal projects, teaching English. So we will be sure to provide some insights for her. And since the team joined, we of course our social media became much prettier and more exciting for everyone. And the exciting news is that it was also serendipitous that we would have, once Aygirim announced she's leaving, we had Altanay join our team in January 2021. Very excited and very pleased. Aygirim used to cover social outs because in the physical world, we used to have a lot of those hikes, and we needed to book different restaurants, because if we learned French, we needed to go to a French place, or if we learned Chinese, we needed to go to a Chinese restaurant. But since we don't have it now, we are gonna get creative. And so far, Altanay is just joining our core team to support events for all of you guys online for now. So that's our team, 5 years later, going strong. And we're meeting and working hard for some fun and interesting things for you guys. I hope you didn't see it, but I wanted to ask you to try to guess how many meetups did we eventually have. Could you try to write in the chats, or if you feel comfortable, just going off mute and trying to guess how many meetups we had. To be honest, going on the photos was so overwhelming, because there were so many. And so many things walking down the memory lane. It was interesting, and so many things to choose from. I had a hard time, but up above is our, I think, Spanish lesson with Aurora. Below is the park, mega park meeting, the February 14th meeting there, something like that. Oh, I see Go Hard there. So do you have any guesses? 230. Okay, Yinlik, since you're the only one so far, you're very close. It's very correct. We have over 250 meetings, to include the social meetups and the hikes as well. And you see here, we would go out to different places and have a lot of fun. So yeah, once there's twilight, once at 7 p.m. every Tuesday, nonstop, come rain or shine, we're always meeting to learn different languages. Sorry, this is one of our early meetups, and I was trying to find old photos, which are only on the, this is our typical social outs, and it's also very fun that we had the flags out there. A lot of people we don't get to see right now. I think you've already done this, but if the Menti is still open, Aituar, we encourage you to provide us with one word that you would use to describe Language Mixer once again. And now I also, while you do that, we like new words at Language Mixer. And I wanted to ask you to, does anybody know what Chochke is? So as an icebreaker, I would like to ask you to share your Chochke. Chochke is some kind of item. It actually comes from Yiddish, but it's an item like a comforter, you know, and I think all of us miss these personal meetings. Some of you have never met us in person, unfortunately, because since April 2020, we're meeting online. But we wanted to get to know you better, and we wanted to know what was your item that keeps you comfortable, and if you could tell why it keeps you comfortable, and to make sure that you understand how it is, how it works. This is an icebreaker. I will start. So, I'm sorry. I keep my chochke too far, it seems. But so there are two items, actually. This is my chochke, which is, so it's an item that keeps you comfortable. It's an item that makes you warm, and it has some memories usually, and is symbolic, or is, you know, so there's a lot, like, that is a lot of meaning to that item. So this one, I just, you know, first I think about Emily, the favorite movie, that the French movie, and about the dwarfs that travels around the world. So it's very Language Mixer style. I got it in Denmark, a country that I really want to come back to, and it reminds me of travel, of fun, of childhood, and it kept me sane during the pandemic. And there's another thing. It's an album from my friend Manon. She, before, on my birthday, she gave me this album of like wishes, letters, you know, like old school style when we used to do those things. But she put like memories, our things we did together, and gave it to me for my birthday. So these are my two tchotchkes. And in times when I'm sad, upset, or something's happening, or just pandemic becomes overwhelming, I open these up and I cuddle them, and that helps me a lot. So we'll do popcorn, which means I will choose the next person, and then the person that I choose will choose another person. And I would like to ask Nilay to talk about her tchotchke.
Okay, just a second, please.
And everybody, you can prepare in the meantime to tell what your tchotchke is and how exactly and why it keeps you comfortable.
These are my favorite items. You know, this is world. I would like to travel everywhere, but these days, unfortunately, we cannot do anything. So this is my motto. Travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. And
Oh,
yes, that's exactly what I think about it. So
thank you. I love it.
I'm gonna choose someone, I guess, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. So, Dauran, are you there?
Yeah, hi, I'm here. About my church, I don't have it right now, but it's a note that I used to when I studied the Japanese. So at that time, I was really passionate about it. I mean, about Japanese, and it's really something important for me. I even remember when we were moved from one place to another. I always I was always looking for that note, and now I gave it for my nephew, and I hope it will help him. And of course, if he lost it, I will be angry. Yeah, I will keep it. I think to me, for me. After that, after he will get it something new from that.
Great, Dorian. Who would you popcorn the next question to?
Yeah, I don't know. Yenlik, please tell us about your church.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. So my tchotchke is my shoes, like travel shoes. I have worn them like around 4 or 5 years. I think they're like old right now, and sometimes I really don't want to wear them, but because they're like kind of old, but they have good memories, and when I wear them, they just remind me about my good time in different countries, and just I feel comfortable in them. So I just love them, and I think that I'm gonna put it somewhere on my wall one day, like travel shoes.
That's so cool. And also so language mixer style. Thank you, Nick. All of you guys mentioned things that are related to travel or languages. Amazing. Yinluk, who would you popcorn this to?
Dimash, it says we have Dimash.
Hi, Dimash.
Hi. Hi everyone. My church key is headphone. I listen it every day, all day, whole day. So
Great. We can ask you later what kind of music you usually listen to, or maybe podcasts. Maybe you have some tips. Who would you popcorn this to?
what is popcorn?
Okay.
I
Popcorn is basically you kind of throw you throw it at another person. So who's gonna come next? You choose the person who's gonna answer next.
just
It's a Zoom slang. Don't worry. It's kind of a new language. I'm learning this as we as we go as well. Would you like me to tell you who hasn't spoken yet?
I didn't understand.
So you
Can you
choose the next person
repeat?
who's going to answer about Churchke. If
No,
you don't, I can help you. Or if you feel uncomfortable, I can help you.
I didn't understand what I need to do.
So do you see people on the screen who are participants?
Yes, I see.
Can you choose one person who is going to answer the next question?
No. Next question.
Yeah, you can choose the person. Tell us who that person should be. Like Yenlik chose you. You can choose another person.
No. I choose Daud.
Ah, that
I-
will
yeah, Daud is Dauden. I told you about note.
Okay. Dimash, would you have like another try, or we can ask Doran to choose? So preferably somebody who has an answer.
Aizat bir kızı.
Okay, Aizat. Thank you, Dimash. Aizat, if you can hear us, could you tell us about your special item that keeps you warm in the pandemic or just throughout your life? We're going to give her 3 seconds. Maybe she's busy. Okay. While Aizat is connecting, maybe Altanay can answer.
Sure thing. So it's actually very special for me. That's why I decided to share. So it's my backpack. Not just backpack. It's a backpack that was presented to me when I when I succeed in my life in the eyes of my parents.
Oh.
And to Nike, and he bought me like the most expensive backpack, which was really unusual because the social that was the time that people didn't really have money. So anyways, I'm carrying this backpack around already 10 years. So it's really been in many places. And sometimes I just laugh at like my sister and say that my backpack was so many different places than you did. And she gets really angry on that. So yeah, that's really special because it's been with me for a long time, and plus it's from my parents.
Thank you, Altanay. Who would you choose as to popcorn?
Choosing. I'm gonna choose 1 second. I'm gonna choose Gohar.
Yay.
Hi guys. I realized that I don't really have a tchotchke, but the closest thing would be this teddy bear.
Oh.
And I don't really like stuffed animals. Anyone who knows me knows this about me, but this was the very first gift that my son received from a person whom I respect very much. And I was still pregnant when we got this, which was quite unusual because I think in our culture, people don't really give gifts before the baby is born. Funny enough, but he doesn't get stuffed animals too. So this is just a sentimental item. He doesn't really like playing with it. But yeah, it keeps me warm and, nice memories about the first baby.
Thank you. I expected you to say it would be the baby, but that's really cute.
Oh,
yeah, well,
you're like, oh, baby.
when you can pronounce the word tchotchke. So keep practicing.
Thank you, Gohairik. Who would you popcorn this to, Gohairik?
I would popcorn this to Aituar.
Yay!
Don't say that this is a keyboard or a mouse or a computer.
Yeah, I was thinking what item to pick, but I actually got one. It's sort of a memory because it was the time when I didn't know about football a lot. And one time my father went to vacation, and then he bought me this Manchester United with my name. But my name spells a bit differently here. But anyway, it was sort of a fun because I didn't know about football. And somehow later, when I turned on TV, there was Manchester United, and somehow this all related to football and then this club. So that's why I support this club as well. And I guess this item will always be at any home where I live. It will be sort of a good memory and just a good present and just, just a nice way to remember. Yeah. Thank
Great.
you.
Right.
Definitely tchotchke. Aitoar, who would you popcorn this to?
I would popcorn this to. We have Mahoka, right? Mahoka.
Mahoko. Can you hear us? Probably just
Hi, can you hear me?
yes, Mahoko.
Yeah.
Do you know what tchotchke is?
Actually, I just joined in, so I was just listening and yeah.
So tchotchke is, and we're sharing each other's tchotchke, which is an item that is valuable to you, which warms your heart throughout your life, has meaning, maybe something that helps you through the pandemic, and we're all sharing our tchotchkes. Usually it could be a thing, or it could be, you know.
Ah, I see. I
Do you
see.
have
I got it.
anything like that? I know Japanese people actually like they put a special meaning to things. So it's especially interesting, not to put pressure on you, but we all look forward to hearing what your tchotchke is.
Ah, of course. Maybe chocolates or talking to somebody, even on the phone like this. Makes me really happy because otherwise I'm going to be crazy. But thanks to these kind of opportunities, I can stay very healthy and calm down. Or yeah.
So the phone is your tchotchke, basically.
yeah. You can say that. Thank you, Alien.
Staying connected. That's super. Thank you so much, Mahako. We missed you. It's good to have you.
Sure.
Mahoko, would you be able to choose another person? I think you, since you just joined, I can choose a person on your behalf.
Yeah, please choose for me because
sure.
I don't know who already did it.
No worries. We do have, so if you're listening, Oppo, Renault, and then one EK31.
Wow.
Could you rename yourselves, guys, ladies, so that we could, you don't have to switch on your camera, but so we kind of make sure you participate, because this is a conversation club. We always make sure everybody has some kind of time to chat. Aizat, if you're hearing us, if not, then can I ask Miss Dina to Miss Dina? Yeah.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hi.
Just a second, I can. Hi, hello.
Good to see you.
Hello. So my tchotchke, I could say that it's my mug, my pink colored mug from IKEA. Why? The reason is because I'm coffee addicted person, and every morning that I start just with coffee, and I couldn't imagine just without it. So it's kind of given me comfort. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Dina. That's very, very comforting. That's also proper tchotchke. I think we should all have a mug as tchotchke as well. Welcome, Dina. I don't know if anybody else, Aizat, if you can hear us. If not, that's okay. We can move on with the rest. But it's a pity we didn't get to know your tchotchkes. If you feel more comfortable writing it, also, if you don't feel comfortable putting your cameras on, feel free to put in the chat what your tchotchke is and why. And with that, I'll transfer this to the next team member. Is it Aitoar? Nilay? I'm trying to guess. Sorry, we're playing the guessing game for you guys. Nilay, thank you. Okay, so over to you, Nilay. Thank you.
Next game, right? You mean? Then it's Aydar's turn.
Sorry, I thought we were playing tchotchke. That's why I was kind of.
You're like, I already told mine.
So yes, we can play then the next game, which is Kahoot. Yes, pretty become quite useful for online meetings. It contains language trivia facts, and also some of those facts were mentioned during our language lessons on like any lesson this month or maybe 2 months ago. So maybe if you were active listener, you might already know what is the answer. So let me check, and let's also check, have everybody played Kahoot, right? Because there are people, newcomers today, so Dimash, Miss Dina, Oporeno 2Z. Do you know how Kahoot is played?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, so then I'm going to share a screen. Where on this screen, you're going to see all the questions, and then you need to have another device, preferably your mobile phone, or maybe you just can do it on a web browser. And the Kahoot is loading. The website is kahoot.it. And here we go. And I'll give you a game pin. Yes, Alia shows how it works on a mobile phone, yeah.
It's best if you're connected from your phone to the game itself, to see, to also have another screen on your maybe computer or phone, because you'll be playing faster.
Yes, so finally, the pin is ready. It is 7664731. Okay, let me share.
So Dina, you would go to kahoot.it and you would enter this pin.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
Can you see this the screen that
And
I
you should see your name on the screen. Oh, Naruto. Dune, Naruto, Neil, Snoopy. It also again will be a guessing game afterwards, yeah, when we find out who the winner is. Okay, how many people do we have? Так. Okay, PCB. Okay, 6 people. Okay. Okay. I think we are full house, yeah? Full table, right? Do we have 9 people?
Does anybody?
I just don't see the participants.
Does anybody need
on
more
sharing?
time? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
12 or 13 people.
It's if anybody needs
like
more
it's
time,
good, yeah.
Please let us know right now in the chat, or if you need more time. If not, then we can start. So maybe 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3.
Sorry, I didn't make any
2.
time. So there is a game pin and I need to write my name, right?
Your name or your nickname.
Sorry.
Did you no, did you get so did you put the pin code that Aitor put do you see the screen?
Yeah.
So you put the game pin there, and after that it will ask for your name.
Oh yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else? We need to wait. Okay, yeah, looks like we have everyone. Aitor.
Thank you again. Thank you, yeah. Thank you very much. Now we start. It will be only 9 questions, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, language mixer birthday session trivia quiz. Yeah. Okay, number first. Which country has its own age system? We had a lesson and somebody told us about that, if you remember. Boy. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so everybody was listening. Yeah, it was in South Korea. South Korea does have its own age system. So Neil, BZB, Dune, Naruto, and then emoji. Wow, I didn't know that we can put emoji. Well, that's awesome, a nickname. So the second question is, what does Pocratunus mean? It was in English session we had some time ago. So is it beautiful, simple, bilingual, or worldwide? So I can unmute.
I think I came up with that word. I'm so sorry in advance.
Also, so yes, it is beautiful, actually, but so some people knew that or guessed it.
Or remembered.
New Dune BCB.
And
okay, number 3. It is which country has 11 official languages? So again, Brazil, United States, South Africa, or Papua New Guinea? Maybe a bit tricky question.
I just wanted to make sure that Dina is comfortable playing because I think there are only 6 answers, but we have 8 players.
1, 2.
So if anybody is not comfortable, let us know. Maybe we can slow down the pace.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah. So the questions you see on the screen, and then you have to choose by the number on another device or in another browser.
Okay, it's 8 people now again. Great. 8 people are answering because I saw that sometimes answers were smaller. Sorry about that.
Yeah, maybe there were few seconds on the question. Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I didn't make it on time.
So South Africa, yes, has 11 official languages. Dean, new BCB. True or false? Russian is the first language spoken in outer space. Is it true or is it false?
Why team members are playing?
Yeah, it is true. Awesome.
Because they participated every lesson. I mean, in every course.
Okay. Then your criticism is accepted. We will stop participating. Or I will.
Why didn't they do this?
See, I lost.
What is
lost for Delay?
Also, one of our teachers mentioned that in one of your lessons.
I'm just guessing.
I would too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god! Yeah, seriously, I don't remember this. You need to make a photo.
Okay, and now let's see who answered correctly. Wow, Neil, BCB, and Dune.
Is it Nilai?
Kenji, katakana, and hiragana are writing systems of which country? China, South Korea, Taiwan, and Japan.
Oh, Mahoko would know, or Dauren. No pressure, Dauren.
Yeah, it is Japan. So most of you answered correctly. Naruto is the third one. And we have a true or false question. Ibrahim Altansarin first introduced the Cyrillic alphabet for Kazakh language. Is it true or false? Yeah. So on Kazakh lesson during, I guess, during Dauren session, yes. Yeah, it is true.
Dauren answered incorrectly.
Now our Eighth question: how many boroughs are in New York City?
Oh my god.
Actually, yeah, 5. So who can remember name all areas?
Mahoko can. She's from New York.
Mahoko?
Actually, I'm living in Stamford, in Connecticut.
Okay. Doesn't.
But I got this question.
But let's all try to remember. I know Manhattan.
Yeah, let's remember.
Queens. Brooklyn.
Yes.
Harlem.
Yes. I think not Harlem. It's another one. Another one.
Help. Anybody?
There's so you said Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn. Then we have another on B. Starts with B.
I hope no pressure.
Yeah, Bronx.
Bronx.
And then another one.
Bronx.
Which and the last one, which one was it? It has 2 words.
Long Island.
Yeah, Staten Island. Staten
Island. Fool.
Long Island.
But
yeah, also now we know that there are 5 boroughs in New York City.
My favorite city.
And let's
Almaty.
see if I answer correctly. Neil, BCB, Naruto. Okay, so we have our last question. It's your chance to go ahead and win this game. It is multi-select choice as the best way to learn a new language. Travel to a foreign country, study in a group, flashcards, or study independently. Yeah. What would be the best way?
Tricky one, yeah.
You can choose multiple.
Yeah, I mean, every answer
yeah.
is correct. Yeah, so but most people prefer to go to a foreign country. But every answer was correct.
Yay.
So let's see who is the winner of today's quiz.
Surprise.
The third one is Naruto.
Yay.
So Naruto
Ninja.
BCB, and then Neil. Awesome. So Naruto is who is Naruto?
It's me.
It's me. It's Dorian. Okay, and BCB.
Yay. Alton.
Yeah, awesome. Yes, so BCB. What do you?
No, I'm not.
No.
The BCB is yay.
I wish I would be, but no.
Oh, it's us. Go ahead.
And the first one is, I suppose, Nilay. Yeah.
Yes.
Nilay, congratulations.
Nilay, good job.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much for playing. So let me stop sharing. Awesome. By the way, Alia, do you remember the thing that I told you before? Should we do it or not?
Sure.
No, I mean like it's about some sort of melody or something like that.
Yes. Oh my God. Could we have a 5-minute break?
I mean, if we have time.
Yes, please. Yeah, so we have a surprise for you. Thank you, Aitwar, for reminding. I'm so sorry. Okay, hopefully nobody will mind that our meeting will go a little longer, because we were so pleasantly surprised that there are 14 of you, of all of us. So that's why the Churchke game was a little longer. So hopefully you don't mind that we'll stick around for another, like, after 8, because it's a celebratory meeting. So we have a musical pause, never ever happened before, hosted by your one and only Aitoar. Thank you, because I expected that to be part of the program already. So I'm so sorry that I'm
Yeah,
your
I was just
yeah,
checking maybe.
I was supposed to introduce it, so I'm sorry about that. So there you
So it
go.
will be just for such special occasion. Just wanted to share one song. It's just learned some time ago. So let me go to another device to check. I hope it works. Yeah.
Yay! Thank you, Aitoar. We're so excited. Thank you for this surprise.
5-minute break?
Well, that will be part of our break, but not a break for
Not
Aitoar.
yours.
It will be hard work for him. But
Okay.
if you need a break, sure. Dorian.
It sounds like school, you know, like it's finished only for the teacher, not for the students.
Oh, look at that. Belarus. Do you see Backup LM? That's where he will play now.
I think I put this way. I hope it will be okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's unmute and clap, guys. This was amazing.
It was great. It was
Oh,
awesome. Thank you.
Great, guys.
yay! I don't know if you can hear us, but okay, you didn't hear many claps, but there you go. Wow, who can guess where that's from?
Thank you, but sorry, I need to tune my piano maybe a little bit for better sound.
It was
still,
amazing.
Just wanted to share with you.
Thank you for an online concert, Aitoar. That was incredible.
That was really good. It was really familiar. Where is this song from?
Amelia?
Yeah, yes, it's from yeah.
I was surprised because I did mention that it's my favorite movie. And I was like,
yay!
Oh, thank you. That was a special treat. Aitoar, would you pass over the popcorn to our next team member?
Yes, sure. So I want to popcorn our session to Altonai.
Yay!
Yeah, so she could share her questions. Yes.
Yeah. Guys, it's so the last part of our today's session will be a little bit about our memories. So if you're here from a long time, as I can see that people have been there for many times, I would like to start with the question, which will be the first memory of you with Language Mixer. So go ahead and talk about the first memory that you remember.
Is everyone else frozen? Go Farik, you're not frozen.
No, Alia, I can hear you and I can see you, but I see some other people frozen.
Me too. Okay, we had a massive freezing attack.
Yeah, I think it never happened before. It was sort of unusual.
Okay, is everyone back? Okay, thankfully everyone's back.
I'm back.
Yay, welcome back. So it was so weird. Everybody froze except me and Gohar, and I was like, oh, I froze. Then she didn't freeze, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? So I'm checking my like.
I was talking
Word.
and I'm like, okay, everyone froze. What should I do? And I stopped for a second and I'm like, I don't want to be left over.
Oh, we're all back, thankfully.
all
Thank
good.
you for everyone's commitment and sticking around. So if anybody has been here for a while, could you answer Altanai's question?
So yeah, in case people didn't hear, the question was to share your first memory with Language Mixer. Yeah, if you want to share, go ahead. I'll just start first. The very first meeting that happened with Language Mixer was actually the English lesson. I was very excited to see what you guys are doing because I've been hearing from Toastmaster about you a lot, and all of my friends were just actually like Language Mixer, and I was the only one who didn't know, and I'm like, okay, I should go and participate. And that was really exciting and really like new for me. I've never done this kind of things before, and after that I started participating mostly in Turkish sessions. So yeah, that's my very first meeting. Actually, then I thought, because I participated in a couple of them, and then I thought about Aituar, that he's so active and he's participating in literally every session. Back then I didn't know that he's a part of the team. I'm like, that's really, dedicated. Yeah. I'm passing. So guys, go for it. The very first memory of Language Mixer.
Dauren, are you there? Today I always choose you.
Yes, I am. What are you talking about, guys?
So the question is to share, if you would like, you can share the first memory of you about Language Mixer.
All right. Okay. The first time I went there was a year ago or more than that. I don't remember it correctly in details, I mean. And so I was looking for the place to practice my English. So I found it in the internet that there is a group, Language Mixer, that organizing some kind of language evenings. So I went there, I like it, and from that time I'm trying to participate in the evenings. And the thing that I liked it and stayed in this kind of club, I don't know, the cool place, let's say it, because there's a lot of interesting people and different topics that you can talk about. And yeah, that's why I'm still here. That's why I like it. That's it. So I need to popcorn someone or
I love it.
yeah, it sounds kind of a little bit weird, but anyway.
Yeah, popcorn someone.
So who is not popcorned yet?
I just love it. I love it.
Well, Mahoko-san, are you with us?
Yeah, sure.
お願いします。
So my first session was, I think that was English lesson from earlier. And originally, I'm a friend of Nilay and Agring, and they introduced me to, there's a kind of group called Language Mixer, and I'm very curious. And at first, I have no idea what it was like, but everyone was so friendly, and I enjoyed really. I had a really good time, and I learned a lot of words, and I loved it. Unfortunately, I'm in the States, so I can't participate every single time. But I really love this meeting because everyone is so friendly and kind of relaxing. So yeah, that's why I came here.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
amazing to have like people who joined it from far away. Okay. Actually, do you still live in New York, as Alia mentioned, or?
Yes, I'm still in the States, but the weird situation is I'm temporarily coming back to Japan right now.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you so much for sharing.
Sure.
Is there anyone else who would like to share, or you can popcorn someone?
Okay. I'm gonna popcorn Dimash. Am I pronounce his name?
Dimash?
Actually, Dimash, yeah.
I don't know. Dimash, can you unmute yourself? I'm not sure he can hear us.
Okay, okay.
Someone else.
Then I'm gonna pick Nilay.
Oh no. Is there anyone else you could choose?
Dimash, can you hear us? No, you're on mute, Dimash.
My first memory with language mixer, my girlfriend said me about the speaker club. She gave me advice to try to participate in this speaking club. What I am doing right now.
Great, welcome.
That's great.
I'm trying so hard, but I have some practice. So
that's why we are here.
To improve my English. So
You're doing great, actually.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Okay, good. Is there anyone else who'd like to share their first memory of Language Mixer, or we can go to a different question,
I can be just very
which
quick.
is also about the memory. It's heartwarming today session.
I just found some notes and found that our first lesson was Italian, with Lyubov. It was on February 12th in 2019, So it was the first ever session that I joined in Language Mixer. And I just wrote that it was pretty cool and so many new people and just so much fun, So it was Italian session,
Yay. That's great. Okay, let's move on. It's the same question. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, the next question will be, what's the funniest memory? So we talked about the first memory. Now you can go and start with the funniest one. Hopefully it will be more, cheerful. Yendek, do you want to go?
I'm not ready yet. All right. So I have joined the language mixer in 2017 because I used to go to the Toastmasters, and Alia was my mentor in Toastmasters, and she just invited me to the language mixer. And one of my funniest memories is that when I forgot when it was when we're just having a conversation and so on, and just one girl came out and she's like, President of Kazakhstan has changed. I'm like, what? Are you kidding? Or something like that. and everyone is like, yes, just check the news. And it was so funny for me. And I mean, those kind of changes in Kazakhstan had happened in language mixer in my life.
Wow. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Well, changing of the president actually was pretty big news, so that's great. Okay, do you want to pass it to someone else? Or if anyone else is ready, just go for it.
Yeah, I can pass to Miss Dina. She's quiet.
Miss Dina, go for it.
So the most funny moment, yeah. Actually, yeah. So today's my attendance is the first one. So unfortunately, I cannot say. But anyway, I can answer to the first question about impression because I already got it. Pretty warm and cordial impression, really, and thank you so much for that. You get me. Okay. That I have this chance to be just engaged to this community. Yeah. Thank you. So
thank you, Miss Dina.
Welcome.
That's really cute. Actually, I had the third question. It was, if you're new participant, that actually was for you question. So why did you decide to participate in Language Mixer, or like, how did you find us?
yeah, I've decided to just to improve in my English, my my speaking part. Just yesterday, I found some article on the internet about some free speaking clubs, and one of them was this language. Yeah, I contacted through WhatsApp, and and it's like today's university, so I really been honored to be to join at such day.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing. Is there anyone else who didn't get a chance to share? I guess all of us did, right? Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for the answers and thank you for your sharing the memories. Actually, we have an announcement as a language mixer team for the next Tuesday, right, Alia? I thought. Yes. Okay, perfect. So next Tuesday, we are inviting you guys for our another session, which will be just a game night. So we can call it a game night. It's really, really exciting because we are going to play a really cool game, which calls the Jackbox Party. So Jackbox Party, if you didn't know, we will text it in the chat so you can see the rules in advance. But the most exciting part is that this game will be hosted by one of our really common participants, Yen Luk. and she kindly offered us to host this game for Language Mixer, and it's really cool one. Plus it will be in English, so you can practice your language, and we will play, which will be very much fun. I just urge you to come because it's actually a really nice one. So the same time, the same place, it's for free. We're gonna play the game and it's going to be fun. So everyone is invited.
Great, thank you.
Yep, sure.
Thank you, Altanay, and thank you, Yanlik.
Great news.
Yes, see Dorian for the first time here. Exciting.
It's actually the drawing game. So if you are not really good in drawing as I am, so you have 1 week to, to start doing something about it.
Thank you. Yanlik, do you have any words to say? We're very happy that you're able to host us.
Yes, sure. So I just started to play this game actually like two weeks ago, and I just loved it. And we're playing this game with my friends. Actually, there are like 5 packs, and one of my favorite is drawing one, which is like doodle something. And the main point of the game is that you need to continue the picture. For instance, there is a circle. So everyone, like Alia, Edward, everyone, Dorian, should continue. So for example, I'm not good at drawing, so I usually draw just Daisy, so something like that, or somebody like draw the face. So it's different. There are different just lines, and just you need to continue it, and it just continues, and at the end there's just masterpiece, and we're just gonna laugh to this masterpiece at the end, and that's it basically. So hope to see you next week.
Sounds hilarious.
Sounds great.
Well, it's actually 2020 right now. I mean, not the year.
Make a wish.
No joke, it's serious. Here it is.
Let's make a wish that sooner we get out of the lockdown and meet in person.
Yes, I love it. Thank you all tonight. That's a good wish. You still have some seconds left. I think we can now wrap up our meeting. I know Nilay is a host tonight, but she needed to step out. So I wanted to thank everyone on the team for this amazing celebratory online event. To be honest, I think we were all so wishing we were in person. And as I was going through the photos, I was like, I wish we could hug and we could just, enjoy our company. But we wanted to thank you for being with us. Those of you who are here for a while, those of you who know us for a while, Yanlik, it's so good that you're rejoining us. Dorian, always wonderful to see your Skriptonit album cover and occasionally your face. And Dimash, many thanks to your girlfriend. We're very happy that you're joining us. And of course, serendipitously, it's a sign, Dina, that you hopefully will be our continued participant. We always have people who keep coming back. Thank you so much for joining us today for this celebratory event. 5 years is a long time, and knowing that we're useful to you makes our team more inspired and motivated to continue working and bringing some interesting things for you, and partnering with our friends and participants like Yanlik, who can host us. So some of you are also our language teachers like Dorian. Anyway, so it's just, Nilay can wrap up now. I'm sorry. But that was just to say thank you to our community, because we do this for you, and without you, we're just the 4 of us are just gonna have fun, but that won't have a meaning or purpose. So happy birthday, Language Mixer, and over to the team or whoever wants to comment. I don't want to be the only one.
Can we just all say happy birthday or sing happy birthday? That would be a great thing to do. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, I'm in. Who's in?
3, 2, 1.
Happy
I wish I'll just
birthday.
sing it. Okay, happy birthday
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ellen.
birthday to you.
Well, I expected something, synchronic and all this
It's like
stuff, but
It was so out of sync. Yeah.
That's still beautiful.
that was so nice, guys. Thank you so much.
It's just internet connection is bad.
Right.
Not our
Yeah,
singing.
it's not our voices. Yeah, it's internet.
Oh,
Oh God. So yeah.
thank you.
So much.
Thank you, guys.
Just
Happy birthday, and see you around.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you for the meeting. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Have your own social out at your place. Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. Nobody wants to leave. Oh, it's so cool. Bye, Dina.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Айтор? Oh. Окей.
Да, я еще тут пока.
That's so funny.
На выходные пойдешь на Кокжелов?
You are being
Только
recorded.
Айтор приглашен.
Окей.
А ну давайте соберемся, можно с всеми собраться в горы.
Аур, давайте.
Да, погода просто хорошая, и думаю, будет в конце недели тоже отличная погода, и можно сходить на Кокжелев. Как в тот раз.
Да,
Алия
давайте.
будет работать, учиться, не знаю, что делать, а мы пойдем на Кокжелев.
Алтынаик свободно.
Я хочу.
Она
Ну, я
хочет.
поэтому сказал только, Алия будет учиться и работать, а мы пойдем на Кокжелев.
Ну, если Алия, если получится, тоже было бы здорово.
Спасибо. У меня просто день рождения подруги, и если я на него пойду, то я не смогу на Кокжеля.
Хорошо. Ну, надо подумать, какой день, суббота или воскресенье. Вот.
Не ориентируйтесь лучше на меня. К сожалению, у меня плохо получается с днями. Мне нравится, как мы live on YouTube.
Кстати, мы же на Ютубе до сих пор. Так, ладно.
Bye, guys. This is what we do when you're not watching.
Ладно, всем пока.
Next time